never walk this road, then you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. About to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Hey, what's up? This is Big League with Hustler Spirit. What's up, Fleece?
Man, I am blessed.
That's right.
First of all, I'm happy because my clothing line I was telling y'all about is on just skyrocket. It's everywhere. Everybody's buying it. And, you know, sales is really going up. And more demands for more products is coming in. So I'm doing real well on my clothing line and stuff. So be sure that, because you know what? I was wondering, because at first I thought it was going to go bad. And next thing I know, it done just went off the roof. And whew, it's coming in. But here's what you do. What is it?
It's www.hustlerspirit502.com. Make sure you go to that website. It'll be in the description below. And please like and subscribe to the videos. A lot of y'all watch the videos and y'all don't subscribe. So please subscribe.
Yes.
Even if you don't never watch another one, subscribe. It's free.
Yes.
It don't cost you a thing.
Yeah. And I already decided what I'm going to do with my life, right? Because I'm not trying to look like, I don't want to put a target on my back. I don't want to every time I step outside, somebody say, I'm done.
I want to ask you a question because a lot of people have been asking me. Now, when you did that Desi Banks skit, which was hilarious, when you did that skit, they felt like parts of it was real when you did that skit with Desi. Was it any point of time where you almost forgot? Now, you wasn't going to hurt anybody, but where you almost forgot where you was, and because you was behind the bars again.
No, I was in control of myself, man. And, but when I'm asked to do a part in a skits, movie, and then the people that telling me to do it tell me, man, just be yourself. You know, if you feel you can add something to it, do it. And so when I come to do my part, I'm going to do my part and I'm going to do it serious. You know, I'm going to do it dead. Yeah, I'm going to be dead serious when I do my part.
So you did tap into your experience.
I did my part.
Okay.
You know, I seen the video too, and like at the one part when I slammed the honey bun down here, nigga, eat this. And when he's getting ready to walk away, you see me jerk 2-3 times, right? Almost like I was giving it, a throw. But, like I said, man, I don't disappoint these guys, man. When they tell me come on their broadcast, they say, hey, we're going to ask Fleece to come on the broadcast, and we're going to tell him what we would like, and going to just let him go. And he's going to deliver. I'm going to deliver each time. I'm going to come as hard as you want me to come, right? You know, and so my head tips to Desi Bank because he got over, 2-3 million views off of that. You know, people right now is telling me about it. On my way to do this interview, I was stopped at the store and people was talking about it. I love that. You know, so it makes you think back to the people that try to criticize it. You know, you see how well it's done.
And that was a skit.
And that was
Wasn't nobody making fun of no graping. Wasn't nobody trying to do none of that. I don't even know where they get that stuff from. It was a skit. It was whenever they do skits, they done did prison skits before. They done did killing skits before. And y'all don't never criticize them people. But for some reason, it's a lot of criticism because it's Fleece Johnson. And it is what it is. But it was a skit. It was comedy. And it was not to glorify anything. If nothing else, it was to teach people
This is what's gonna happen.
This is what's gonna happen if you go to prison.
Could happen.
Right.
Now we reach out better to people, cause people ain't with that talking. Hey, you need to not do what you do. If you do, you'll end up in the penitentiary. They done heard all that. When you tell them what's in her and how they act in her, see, that resonate with them. That's why, why you think a lot of people snitching now? Believe it or not, they done seen my videos.
Or they done been in prison already.
And when they go to jail, they not sitting there thinking about nothing but one thing. What they saw and heard me say on these videos. And when that police walk in and say, are you going to tell us the truth? Are you ready to go to jail or prison? He going to tell the truth. But I tell you what, if you listen the way I want you to listen, you won't do nothing. You won't even be in that situation where you got to face criminal charges and a whole bunch of time. And see, and people don't. And then again, the people that is calling themselves defending prisoners, okay, do they even know these prisoners? People say I was raping people in prison, and there's no proof of it. And not only that, let's say if I did. Who would it be that I would have raped? Somebody that killed your sister, your uncle, your daddy? What type of people you think is in prison? They try to make society think that the people in prison are like law-abiding citizens. They in prison for a reason. They done did something wrong out here in society, the majority. Now, they got some innocent people in prison, no doubt. But the majority is in there because they did something wrong. And the prison I was in, the majority of the wrongs they did is serial killing, baby raping, killing old people, shooting up our society. And then they go to prison and somebody get their booty, you think the family of who they killed is going to be concerned about that? So think about it. Think about it. They coming against Fleece Johnson, the legend, without proof. And I turned them off. And they making me wealthy. My clothing line is just... Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
There's no... I'm going to say this again because obviously I'm not getting through to everybody. I know, there's no way you can reach everybody. So I'm going to say it again. Maybe one or two people are here. I have his in-prison records. He was never charged with raping nobody. Not one person. Now, you can say it all you want to, but when you say he was charged with it, then you're wrong. He was not.
And you're going to get a lawsuit coming against you. I'm letting you know right now, it's joke time is over. You done made me rich. My clothing line is off the chain. Just with that alone, I'm straight. They can sell gas $20 a gallon and I'll be able to afford it. That's how good I'm doing. So, but I'm letting y'all know that all these people running their mouth about me. And now everybody's finding the truth out. They finding out this man's a legend, man. They banned my stuff, man. They banned everything. I got invites. I got 12 more states to go to, broadcasters. 12 of them. That, I got a schedule. And they paying me money. They paying me good money now to come on their broadcast. Because they see that I can perform. I can generate. People, social media do love me. Drew, Desi Banks, He's up to 2 million in a couple of days. Just the skits we did. Everybody's talking about it.
Juicy's gonna be big too.
And Juicy's gonna be big. He ain't released his yet. And I'm telling you, I got, let me see.
King of Newark next month too.
Yeah, King of Newark.
3.
Now that these people is now Hollywood, you know, is tapping into our, you know, we working something out. They see I can bring something to the screen that has never been seen before, man. And so they liking it. So to all my haters, man, I don't hate y'all, man. I thank you. And so, cause you bless me with your laughs and all. You see how the tables turn? I said so. And to all the people in the Department of Correction, they thought you was gonna make a monkey out of me. That you put all this stuff on the internet, threw me out of penitentiary, try to make my life miserable out here in society. And you forgot who I am, man. Y'all should have known I was gonna do the rope-a-dope. That's what we known for here in Louisville. Rope-a-dope. Muhammad Ali, the boxer, demonstrated in the ring. What you do on the rope-a-dope is this. You encourage your little enemies to come on with whatever they got.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your best shot. I'm on the ropes. They hit me with everything. I'm leaning, I'm taking it. Every now and then I look up and smile at him, go right back down and duck. They say, we got Fleece, we got him on the ropes. Don't nobody want to harm him, he can't get a job. We're going to ruin him. We're going to make everybody in the world think he's the worstest thing that ever stepped on the face of the earth. They throwing it, I'm leaning back, taking it. Lean up, smile at him. Then they get tired. They done used everything. They done hit me with all they can hit me with. I done got them to show me their hand. They ain't seen mine yet. And when they step back, I throw it. Bam! They wobble, you hear me? Bam! Here come another one from me. Booty man throwing them. Bam! Uppercut. Bam! Cross it. Next thing you know, they going down and I'm going up. So, it's just like, that's what we do in Louisville. We can sit back, come on, say what you want to say on me. But you know what? In the end, when I throw my punch, see, I'm going for the knockout. I ain't going for all this back and forth stuff. I knocks them out. And that's why right now, I done knocked a lot of them out. And I'm rich. I'm getting richer. And next thing you know, I don't care how bad it gets in society, I'm getting to the point to where, hey, life is going to be good for me, booty man. Thank you. But I told her last night, I said, I want you to take it serious, man. I said, this is based on everything I know, everything I read, seen on TV, heard from other people. I don't know nobody, no stories that, let me just break it down. Well, I told her, I said, it's something about me is special. You don't hear God's boy see the birth of Christ, see all the stuff I've seen. And it's not for a reason, you know. And I read about all the people in the Bible. I know their stories, man, and how God came through the Bible tells you all this. It's, when they come to you like that, you done been selected. You done been selected. And Jonah, only one I know, Jonah in the Bible, he was like me. He didn't want to do it. God wanted him to go talk to these people. He felt these people shouldn't even deserve to be talked to. Just go on over and destroy them. And I ain't doing it. Yeah, he's the same people that disrespects me. I ain't got no rep. And then he got on a ship and tried to leave. That's when God made that storm in the sea that then them people back then, they knew something was wrong, man. They said, hold up, man. It was calm waters, everything calm. Storm come out of nowhere, man. Somebody on this boat is evil. It's me. He had a good heart. He said, man, just throw me over, man. They threw him over. Motherfucker, big old whale or whatever it was, caught him and then threw him out on land. Vomited him out. And he still didn't get it. He was still like selfish. He went and sat down. I still ain't doing nothing. And he went down, sat up on a palm tree with all this shade and stuff in it. And God made every leaf on that thing with him. You ain't get no shade, bro. And heat hit him. He's like, oh, God. He knew he couldn't see. He stopped running. He went on and did what he was told to do. But with me...
You said when God talked to you, but what are you...
I heard his voice.
That's what I'm saying. So what does that...
God don't come to people except chosen people. You know, from what I read in the Bible. You know, when you show, like Moses said this, he says, as a prophet of mine, y'all, God will reveal to him in dreams and visions. Now, to know if he's actually a prophet, whatever he prophesies will come to pass. If it don't come to pass, you know he's not a prophet of God. Okay, then all the rest of them that was being anointed, Saul and all of them in the Bible, they went through visions and dreams first before they received an anointment. And just like I told you, I got married to Darlene about a week ago. I had a spiritual dream. I was getting ready to get anointed by an angel, right? And she woke me up, man. I woke up screaming and cussing and stuff, right? It's like back then, the situation was right. These people, they wasn't smoking dope, cigarettes. They wasn't, you know, doing all this, right? They was like, their mind was
clear,
ready to accept, you know. But some of them was, and I really don't give none of them no credit except Jesus.
Why?
They ain't no different from nobody else, just like David. After God's own heart, but yet still, he went out there, he had all that power. Looked out the window, across the path, and seen this lady in washing up. Man, she was dope. He said, I want her. But he knows she got a husband. So he took her husband and put him on the front line. No, the front line is the first one to get destroyed, right? And he killed
He put her husband on the front line?
Yeah, so he can die, so he can get his wife. And God knew and God punished him. But at the same time, even Jesus' disciples, who was that? Peter, Paul, one of them, that Jesus already gonna talk to him and all that. And then when he died and resurrected, he came to check on people. The Holy Ghost ain't been sent yet to them, right? So they still kind of fleshy, like not in the spirit all the way. But when he seen it was Jesus, he jumped in the water. He sat down on the dock naked. See, he was on some freak shit. You know, he sat down naked, you know, out there around people and stuff. You know, when he seen Jesus, he felt ashamed to jump in the water. You know, and so, but when the Holy Ghost came into them, they all went straight, right? And then when I thought about that, I had that up inside of me too. That Holy Ghost, it filled me all the way up. But at the same time, I'm cussing, fighting guards, And they just waiting on me. I know they are them angels and stuff, right? They waiting on me. Will he ever clean himself up? Will he just stop smoking cigarettes? Will he stop doing this? Will he just surrender so we can come to him? And I tell myself this, I got an attitude.
Why?
Well, my first attitude is I'm at my peak, man. I'm in the penitentiary. I'm feeling good about anything I do in here. Gay, otherwise, I'm feeling good about it. Can't nobody tell me shit. I'm on top in here, bro. You know, no matter what I do, I get respected.
What you mean on top?
Yeah, I felt like I was on top. You know, I get
You
more
had stores, you had money.
Money. I had it going on.
Right.
You know, like power.
Yeah.
Prison power. And
prison power.
Power, yeah.
Prison power.
Prison power. I had it. Prison power, man.
That's definitely a different power.
Yeah, you can put a hit.
What is? You can
prison
what?
Power. You can put hits out, and you know you protected. The guards is on your payroll. A whole lot of people, you know. You can practically do almost anything that no inmates got to go by the rules. You don't.
How long did it take you to get to that point, though?
Took a lot of fighting. Shit throwing and all that. It took some shit, man, but I got there. But here's the point. I'm at my peak, feeling untouchable, right? Lay down in the bed. God started hitting me first with nightmares. I'm talking about, man, I was having them every time I go to sleep. Nightmares. Shit chasing me, evil shit, right? Then I found myself calling on God, you know.
Now you calling on him.
Yeah, I'm calling on him. And so, then I wake up, then I said, man, they said, how long you been up? I said, man, I've been up 2 days, man. I ain't going to sleep, bro. I went through that shit. I said, man, every time I go to sleep, something's trying to get me. The devil's after me, man. You know, Fleece, you're going to have to go to sleep, man. I said, man, went to sleep, same thing kept happening. And then all the good stuff. A little tiny voice at 3 in the morning would read scripture verses to me every morning. That went on for about 2-3 weeks, every night. A little tiny voice, real tiny. I read in the Bible, there's a tiny voice in there they speak of too. So I said, okay. But
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, it's one in there. You know, it's in the Old Testament. And they say this happened, this happened, this happened, and then when that passed, there was this tiny voice, and it was speaking, but I could never write down or memorize nothing, say it right, and so.
So at the same time where you got
when you can
prison power, this is happening too.
Yeah, when that started happening. You know, it's like God saying, you're gonna have to pay for your little sins and stuff, buddy. You ain't on top like you think. You know, the horse that can't be broke, I'm getting ready to break you, Fleece. And I said, man, I need a Bible, man. I need to figure out why I keep, having these dreams.
That's when you start reading the Bible?
Yeah, I start reading it hard, right? And so, then I get mad and teared up. I'm done with this shit.
Tear what up?
The Bible.
You turned the back. You talked about that before, but you actually tore it up?
Yeah, tore it up. Ripped it in shreds.
I thought you said the guards tore it up.
They tore it up too. They tore up all my legal shit.
And your Bibles?
Well, I tore my Bibles up.
Oh, you tore them up.
Yeah, I tore my Bibles up.
Well, what gives you the nerve to tear up a Bible? That takes a lot of nerve.
Yeah, it took a whole lot. I was mad. I made a guy because I felt like, why let me go through all this stuff I went through?
Like what?
You know, all the corruption. You know, stealing, robbing, cussing, throwing shit.
You didn't go back further than that in your
I went
life?
back all in my whole life. Why even...
So being molested...
Yeah, but why not come to me early and reveal yourself and let me grow into something...
positive.
More than what I am, you know. Yeah. And so, I was mad about that. I took I said, now you calling me now, and I already know, having read the Bible, what's required of me. I know I got to make sacrifices. I know I got to do a lot of fasting, a lot of praying. I know I got to forsake a lot of things, right? And I know I can do all that. I know I had the actual strength to do it, you know, and do it well, right? But I said, and then while I'm contemplating that, here come a guard, throw my food in the thing. So I'm saying, you know what?
Now you're saying, forget God, it's on.
Forget, yeah, it's on.
Just that quick.
That quick. That quick, man. I ain't got time, man. I got to survive in here. Now, I talk to God when it's over. That's how what God's like, no, who you think you are, boy? You're a child. You ain't nothing but clay, man. But God kept on, and then God moved back and let my angels, I got some angels, man, that first of all, they got let me tell you, they got I don't know, I don't have the proper education. That's why a lot of this stuff, I can't, but they got rules. I'm put it in my words.
They got rules in prison?
In heaven.
Okay.
They got rules that angels and all them got to go back. They got processes, procedures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain things they want to do, they know they can't do. Like help Fleece until Fleece does this. Fleece do that. Sometimes they...
You mean the angels helping you? They can't till you go by the rules.
Yeah, they can't really do nothing for me too much. You know, but they extend me help, but to a limit.
They keep you alive, but they don't...
Yeah, the power can't, just like right now, we can't give Fleece power right now. What would he do with it?
He's not worthy right now.
No, he's not worthy. He'll take his power and abuse him.
Mm-hmm.
They tried that with King Solomon. They say he's the smartest man in the world. He said, God, give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. God gave it to him above everybody. Made him the richest man in them days. Nobody ever been that rich. House, a palace made out of solid gold, everything. He took all that. They had people coming from all parts of the world that heard his wisdom. Queen of Sheba. She came, brought him gold, all kinds of stuff. Man, I just want to talk to you, man. You know, we heard God and, you know, shopping on, you know, give me some knowledge. Knowledge was big back then. Everybody wanted it. And so, this dumb motherfucker took all this shit that God blessed him with. Now he got 3,000 wives, 300, nigga turned into a freak. They said 300 of them girls were strange ladies. Strange flesh. The strange flesh means them is the kind go beyond sex, right? Mm. They the kind that'll stick their tongue in your booty, all this shit, right? They motherfuckers golden showers, they into all this. Taking a man, they had sucked man's nipples. One man had nipples that big from his chest. Them girls done sucked it out of his chest. They freaks, right? They can pull shit out of him. Mm. He had all these motherfuckers. And then next thing you know, they was coming to impressing him. You know, we ain't gonna serve your God, but we got a fake God we serve. They didn't say fake, they said, we want you to erect statues and stuff. That God told him to tear all this shit down, he put it up for them. Them girls that took over, and they turned his heart away from God. And now he's serving them. They hit him, they in his ass, his nuts. Every time this nigga wake up, some motherfuckers on him, right? He can't walk 2 steps, some bitch got a tongue up his ass. They freaked this nigga. Took all that money and shit. God said, but these is the people I said I don't give credit to. They ain't shit, you know. And so I get mad that God was picking them like that, and
they didn't do right with it.
No,
and you felt like you should have been picked earlier.
Moses was Moses, he was cool. He was like me, John. You know, Donald Trump that took over America, made slaves out of people. And because you a working man and your this and that, they ain't gonna bring too much on you or your family. But every time you come out now, you done got promoted. But every time you walk out, you see motherfucking white people beating us and shit. I look over at you, motherfucker beating the shit. Oh, man. Go over you, nigga. All that. You said, man, fuck this shit. You run over, pop him, pick him up, break his neck, kill the other one, take him around the building, burn him. So, you feel good about it. So the next day you come and check on me. How you doing, my brother? You all right? I said, yeah, nigga, I'm all right. What, now I owe you? Okay. What you gonna do, kill me like you killed dude yesterday? So everybody know who did it now. That's what happened to Moses. So he went on the run. He had a warrant on him. And he went into the desert. He chose the desert. You gonna come for me, chase me in the desert. I can live in this motherfucker. He was there 40 years, and that's when God, 40 years, just inner, before God came to him.
You was in the desert for 40 years too.
You know what? Remember that 40.
It was powerful there.
Yeah, things working numbers. It's just like people say, they wanted to know about this devil stuff. You know, they say the mark of the beast is 3 6s. It's not. You read Revelation, you say, the first said, he has a mark, a number, and a name.
What do you mean, mark?
The beast. He got a mark, a number, and a name.
It's not 3 numbers.
His mark, they say his number is 666. That's the number.
Okay.
That's not the name or the mark.
Oh, okay.
People say that's the mark of the beast. Nah, that's not the mark of the beast. That's the number of the beast. Now, if you
they leaving the other 2 parts out.
They don't know scripture, right? So I said, let me find this shit out. They said, this is wisdom. Let him that count the number of the beast, this is wisdom. Let him who count the number of the beast know it's the number of a man. And his number is 666, right? I said, number of a man. I said, who's that? They got this dude in the Bible called Adonican. Back in Ezra, Ezra, chapter 2.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel.
Chapter 2, verse 13. It said, the children of Adonican, they came with him, 666, right? That's the only mention in the Bible of the 666, that number, right?
Mm.
So.
You sure about that?
Yeah, if you had a Bible, if you got a phone, I can bring it up on your phone. That verse. I can Google that and it'll bring it up. And so, here's the thing about it. Jesus sat there and told them straight up, his disciples. I'm going to tell y'all a story. He told it in a parable. Man went out to plant some seed, and when they went to sleep, enemy came and planted tares among the wheat. Tares and wheat look the same. Have you ever seen tares?
Tar and wheat?
Yeah.
I didn't know they looked the same.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you something. They look almost identical. When the man woke up, went out and seen what happened, they said, enemy done this. Let him go. He said, should we turn him up? They said, no, you tried to. You're going to be turning the wheat up too, because you ain't going to know the difference. You'll be destroying both, right? The people went on, the disciples said that they was mad. They couldn't figure this shit out. They like, Hey, Jesus. Man, just tell us the truth, man. What do you mean by all this? You know, don't tell us in a parable or riddle. Just he was like, okay, you want the truth? Y'all do. He said the world, the field is the world. He said the seed that was planted, the good seed, as the children of the kingdom. You know, God's people. He said the tares are the children of the evil one. And the one that planted them is the devil. He said, so you can't destroy one without the other because you don't know how to discern which is which. They look the same. He look like a person just like me, you know, and but you don't know what, you think they all God's kids. Jesus sat there and tell him, the devil put him here. He said, now in the end, the angels, their job would be to cause that separation. They'll know. See, by that time, they would know who's who. Mm-hmm. And so, it's just like your son or your daughter can have a friend. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Lee?
Hey, how you doing, son? What y'all getting ready to do?
Man, you ready to go play some basketball, man. All right, man, you better. Y'all gonna win? Man, we always win, Big Lee. Man, little kid out, man. All right, man, I'll see y'all win. 20, 30 years, 15 years from now, your son is fucked up. He's either gay or he's thinking he's something he ain't. And you say, hold up. I ain't teach you none of that shit. His mama didn't. His schools didn't. Our family didn't.
Where you get it from?
Yeah, see, y'all miss this motherfucker.
The friend 30 years ago.
Yeah. The knock on the door, can he spend the night over? Motherfuckers over fucking your son in the ass, you don't even know his shit, right? I teach them some shit that, you know, these kids, they get them while they early. And that's why, and then when you get a chance, you look up time wheat, you'll see it. And they use that symbolically to resemble when they speak about people.
Bad and good.
Yeah, the tares and the wheat, right?
Mm-hmm.
They telling you about two types of kids in this world right now.
Look alike.
Look just alike. You'll think they are not the same. One of them got one mission, to take what's good and turn it bad. Mm-hmm. That's their mission. To take the good and turn it bad, right? Come on, man, let's go do, oh, man, your daddy, man, I heard your daddy used to do this shit when he was growing up, stealing and selling dope. You scared? Oh, how you think your daddy got his business? Did he tell you that? Yeah, he sold dope and, oh, man, go ahead on, man. Go on back to your daddy. Man, I'm coming, man. I'm in all the way. You know, killing somebody and all this shit. You setting up, they talking about giving him the death sentence. Now, the motherfucker that talked to me, he's still out. See, that's the devil. See, they know what they do,
the
right?
The devil's still free.
Yeah. He's
to go ruin another child.
Another one. And so, and that's how that shit is passed on, right? And you gotta be wise. And then you'll see a situation where your wife, hey, honey, yeah, I'm gonna be going on. I have fun. Let me know when you get there that you ride safe and all that. Yeah, I will. You get the call. Yeah, I ride. Everything's good. I have fun. Don't think nothing about it. This shit go on. Years go by. Shit always come out right as times, motherfucker.
Right.
See, but and then something
done in the dark, come to the light.
Yeah, come up, and then you say, oh, damn, she just got fucked up. It's always somebody. See, the devil uses interest. No, his people is here. They be right there. What do you think? Oh, he's here. Girl, you trust him? Yeah, I do. Okay. I'm telling you. That's what I said in my last husband. I said, hey, I trust you. And you know what he did? What did he do? I don't even want to talk about it. They put thoughts and then they do other things. Girls get together. Oh, what you gonna wear tonight? I'm gonna wear this. Girl, look at this. Snatch it out of hand. That ain't you. Oh, you got puffies up. Now she's touching her titties. Now she's sucking her titties. Next thing you know, she's eating her pussy. She fucked up. It's bitch that made me climax. Shit. She dizzy, all this shit. And then next thing she's like, I ain't doing that no more. End up doing it again. But you don't know. And motherfuckers saying, it ain't shit you come on and talk about it. How was your trip? It was good. What y'all do? We went over here and there and then, is that all y'all did? And she be like, what you mean? Yeah, that's all we did. That little hesitation. Something is done. Something is done. She jerked, she was getting ready. Something is done, right? She done something, right? She ain't gonna tell me. But something, she hesitated and went off to, yeah, we had a good time, and you be like, okay, something was done. So you gotta read. They said it's a saying that tells everything. It's a saying, you can walk in the house, what's wrong, Daddy? How you know something's wrong, man? You can read a saying. Snow before, you can look up in the sky, you can tell, man, he's gay. Don't even know him. It'd be the way he walk, or move, or talk. You can read sayings, and you can look and tell when your kids is lying. Or they done something. They come in, hey, Daddy. Come on. How you doing? I'm right. Oh, for real? Yeah. What's up, Daddy? Say, well, what you done? The motherfucker, when he go by himself, that nigga know that shit. Nigga, how you thinking that he can read sayings? When you can read that shit, man, it all come together. And that one that was real smart, that did all that ignorant shit, he was still smart though, but he just didn't go by his own shit. He said, in much wisdom is much grief. And the man that increases knowledge only increases on sorrow. The more knowledge you get, knowledge is knowing shit. If you actually knew shit,
it's crazy you said it because I watched just today. I was on TikTok or Reels or something, and Dick Gregory said almost the exact same thing you just said. He said once you get the glasses to see what other people don't see, it feel like it's the worst thing ever happened to you.
Yeah, it is.
And you can't get other people to see it because they don't have those glasses on.
Yeah, they don't want them either.
And I'm just quoting it. He said, it sounded a lot better when he said it.
Yeah.
But it was exactly what you just said.
Yeah. You ready? What we gonna...
Yo, check out this hidden gem from the Fleece Johnson collection on Hustler Spirit, Mr. I Like It t-shirt. Talk about a must-have. Mocking that bold vibe with eye-catching graphics, this t-shirt makes a serious statement. Instant swag upgrade. The t-shirt is insanely soft and cozy. It'll be all-day comfort that can't be beaten. Heading out with friends or just chillin', it's versatile AF. Pair it with jeans, joggers, you name it, and unlock a look that's fresh and fly. Feeling the vibe? Don't sleep on it. Grab the Mr. I Like It t-shirt now before it's gone.